He's the owner of Specialized Trust. Has got a lot of great information today about IRAs, which I just used, super excited about. So Edwin, tell us what we're going to hear about.
Yeah, well, thanks, Andy. So I'm super excited to be coming out and meeting with everybody in person. What we're going to be talking about is self-directing and self-directing retirement accounts. Retirement accounts offer a ton of benefits, particularly this time of year. This is like the best time to be having this conversation because everybody's very sensitive to the tax bill right now. So I'm going to teach you ways that you can lower your taxes this year. I'm going to show you how to create tax-free income for the rest of your life. We'll talk about how to rescue your retirement, rewrite your family legacy, just all kinds of great stuff. But to kind of set all this up, I thought I'd give you some simple, easy examples of how people can start using self-directed retirement accounts to totally transform their own personal financial lives, as well as their businesses and investing. And so I'm actually going to bring it right back to you, Andy, first, because both Matt and Andy have done different things with their accounts. And so to kind of show you, there's two sides to this coin of self-directing. So one way that people use self-directed accounts is to use their own personal account to build wealth. The other side of that coin has nothing to do with their own account. It has to do with using other people's retirement accounts to fund their investments, their businesses, those types of things. There's a lot of money in retirement accounts. I'm going to break down how to do this step by step in our meetings when I'm out there with you guys. But let's go back to you now, Andy, and go ahead and share the story you were just sharing with me about how you started and what you're doing.
Awesome. Well, yeah, so this year was the first time I used my IRA directed account. I actually put it into a syndicated real estate deal, which right now, with seeing the market the way it is, I feel much more comfortable having my money in my retirement in real estate. So I'm excited to see that grow. Definitely was an interesting process going through it. So I'm excited to see you teach people how to do that. But yeah, so it's kind of nice to have that flexibility to be able to loan that money out in the future to maybe someone like Matt, Dan, or some of my other friends in real estate that use it. So
yeah, so just to kind of to piggyback on that, then what you said is that you invested in a syndication, and that's one of the things that people will ask is like, well, what can I invest in with my self-directed account? And the answer is virtually anything you can imagine, right? As long as we do it according to the rules that the government gave us. But syndications, single family homes, rental properties, buy, fix, and flips, right? Like all kinds of things you can do. So your first step was to put money into a syndication. And that was your first investment. Okay. All right. Awesome. So Matt, let's kind of switch gears a little bit. I know you have been doing some different things with the accounts. So share a little insight into that.
Yeah. I'll try to keep this quick so we can keep people watching, but man, I'm super excited. I've always had trouble with, I've used some of the big ones out there for self-directed funds, the one that, throw the banners up at the meetings and everything. And once you get to customer service, it is just a drain. Okay. So it was super easy. I did it myself. I always do that for our WiscoREIA members, to do something myself before I endorse or to support it. Had an incredible experience, transferring everything over. And just from you coming out on Zoom, several people throwing their hands up. They had a smooth transition and put their stuff in. And I immediately that next week was putting, after it was approved, use those funds. And the way that I've been doing this is something that is super cool. And I've had several people that want to come to Wisco just to find out about this. So maybe you add a piece about this, Edwin. This whole notion of we have the fund, the main funds from this self-directed IRA. Somebody from the WiscoREIA that came up, tugged on my shirt, just like they do to Andy and to Dan. Hey, I've got, a couple $100,000. Can you use that? Kind of a thing. And so we said, yeah, let's put it into play. Well, they were short $5,000. So I went and put as a wrap the other $5,000 into this deal. And I won't tell you the details right now, but it was highly profitable for me because I was able to take the points plus the interest and just attach and jump onto that as a wrap onto that first what they were lending. So I know everybody's interested in that. I'm actually closing on one next week, the same deal. And this happened to be a deal through our funding company where we're brokering this out. People that have come, they put their money in. And just last night, everything I do is real time, and that's how we talk, right? I had a guy call me. I work out with him. He kind of heard what I do, is interested. Well, he tells me last night on the phone, and never suspect. This is the thing. The money's all around you. It's there. You just have to keep marketing yourself, talking about what you do. And so this guy kind of blows up last night and just tells me, hey man, I'm an electrician. I've got 600 grand, sitting in this account. I've got 100 grand cash. My house is paid for. My truck's paid for. College tuition for my kids is paid for. Like, can you do anything with that? So we'll address that. He'll be in the room. So I don't want to reveal anything outside of that. But this is it's in some kind of, I don't know, he's electrician, pension fund, whatever, retirement. I don't know. But he's very interested in talking to you about how to get that into self-directed and how to get that deployed right away. Not only, he wants to take like maybe a HELOC and do his own deals, but he also wants to start lending. So these are just awesome examples of not only you using it for your own deals, you using it for other deals, you becoming a wrap in that deal and making a lot of money with just a small amount in your IRA. You don't have to have 100 grand, 200 grand, 600 grand. You can have $5,000 in your self-directed and use it immediately. Okay. All right. I'll quit talking.
All right. I got to tell you guys, that is a gold mine of information, and you shared a lot. So anybody watching this video, I'd say go back, hit rewind. It's very short. Listen to that again, because I'm going to break that down. And what Matt shared, there's so many golden nuggets in there. One is that the money's all around you. I mean, that's a big one. If you are looking for capital to fund investments, we'll go over the numbers when I'm there. So make sure you catch that. But you're going to be blown away by the amount of money available in retirement accounts right now. Second thing you pointed out, people don't like what's going on in the market, right? And they're looking for alternatives. Guess what? Real estate investors are the alternative. They're the only alternative that I've come across. Yep. And then the third thing is that, yeah, there's investments available at any level, and as an active or passively as you want to be involved. So if you have cash in an account, and you love real estate, but you don't have time to execute that on your own and put together deals, working with other people that in your network, which is why you're part of the REIA, there's opportunities galore. It's just, in fact, one of the things that I'm going to show when I'm there is I'll just show you how easy it is for everybody to make money, but recognizing all the resources you need to do that are right there in the room. You don't have to go beyond the room that you're in. That's one of the huge values of the REIAs. The fact that you're in that room gives you the opportunity to actually build wealth. You don't need to go outside that room. Yep. So we'll be talking about all that.
Right on. All right. Well, hey guys, I can't wait to see you. WiscoREIA, next one here in April. Super excited. Edwin's a friend. I trust him, but he runs an amazing business. He's been in this business for a long time. And I've got 4 right now on the list that are coming with big question marks. How do I do this? How do I deploy it? How do I transfer it? They're super excited about this. This is a can't miss event.